is Regina. There's a full moon today, and I've been thinking of doing a guided meditation for a while. I just checked the exact location of the planets on a website called astro.com, and the full moon's going to be exact probably in like an hour or two. The sun's at 27 degrees of Capricorn. The moon is at about 25 degrees of Cancer. There are two signs that have to do on the one side with home, family, and emotions, and on the other side with goals, objective, career, and kind of accomplishing what we set out for ourselves. Those are probably the themes that are going to come up in the meditation. I tend to guide it and just intuitively go where the images in my mind take me. Hi Tan, Nitus, Jera, Sarah. The meditation will probably last 25 minutes to half an hour. If you can do it now, that's fantastic. And if not, come back tonight to do it before you go to sleep. The idea is to integrate and release any themes that are relevant for you in terms of emotions, family, and career. And to make the most of this full moon as we're going into the year 2022. I should mention, and I've put this on Instagram in the past, so I'm going to reshare it to my stories. The signs of Capricorn and Cancer are relevant for everybody in this full moon, but then we all also have individually a natal chart where we can look at the houses and the houses and how those houses match up with the full moon, show you how this full moon affects and influences you specifically. It depends on the time, day, and year you were born. I'm going to include a little bit of an explanation in my stories after the meditation, and just go ahead and check it out and see if you can run off on a website called astro.com your birth chart and find Cancer and Capricorn there, so you can see what houses are the ones that are relevant for you specifically. But that's a little bit more complicated, so feel free to reach out and send me a message if you have any questions. So let's go ahead and start with the guided meditation. Hi Yamel, hi Pedro, and off we go. Please sit down straight with your feet on the floor and just close your eyes. We're going to start with a few deep breaths. You're going to see and feel as a shower of white light comes down from above. It washes through the room where you're sitting. And you're going to feel and imagine as that white light rinses everything around you. It flows down through your hair, your back, your abdomen, your legs, your calves. And with every inhale, you bring that light into your physical body, and you let it flow through your cells, your organs, your tissues, gently releasing any stress or tension that may have come up for you over the past couple of days or weeks. You're going to bring your attention now to your heart chakra in the center of your chest. Visualizing and feeling a beam of light that starts to shine there. It could be blue, it could be pink, it could be green, it could be gold. Today it's any color that you absolutely love. And with every breath you're going to feel this energy expanding through the rest of your physical body. You bring your attention down to the soles of your feet. You're going to start to see and feel as earth energy flows up through your left leg, crosses your hip bone, and then goes down your right leg. On the inhale, you bring energy up your left leg. Feel it flowing across your hip bone and down your right leg into the ground. And you're going going to take your attention down through the earth to a very light. That beautiful light from your heart travels down through your physical body, out the bottoms of your feet, and it goes down to the center of the earth, connecting with that amethyst crystal. Amethyst helps to activate our intuition, and it also shields our energy. So you're going to bring 2 rays of purple light up from the center of the earth, from that amethyst crystal, seeing and feeling as it travels up through kilometers and kilometers of dirt, rock, and lava. It flows up through your legs, going through your calves, your thighs, to the bottom of your spine, and it starts to rinse your root chakra, activating the physical part of your intuition. That energy continues traveling upwards until it connects with your heart chakra. You see and feel that crystalline energy rinsing and releasing anything in your emotional body. You're going to visualize and feel as all of that energy, emotions, and feelings that you're transmuting and gently healing are sent to the center of the earth, where a very beautiful violet bonfire receives that energy and transmutes it. This crystalline energy and violet energy starts to flow through your whole physical body. It flows through your shoulders, down through your arms, out through your hands, and starts to rinse and gently clear your aura. You take a deep breath, visualizing and feeling how your back relaxes, your shoulders relax. Now you're going to take your attention up through the atmosphere, through the universe, to the very source of light from which all of that love, that energy, and that power flows. You're going to visualize and feel as a ray of white light flows through you and to you, entering through the top of your head, going down through your brow, your throat, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, and it continues down, flowing down through your legs into the ground. Now you're going to start seeing and feeling how that crystalline energy and that sky or universal energy come together in your heart. And it starts to flow out towards your aura. You're going to visualize a large moon behind you, seeing and feeling as the energy of that moon starts to illuminate your mind, your emotions, and your physical body. And it flows through you into your life. You bring your attention and your hands to your heart chakra, taking a deep breath. You're going to imagine that moon flowing out into an ocean in front of you, and it starts to make waves and ripples. You imagine all of the people that you love standing on the shore. That moonlight flows through them as well. And it's going to gently heal all of the family connections, love connections, friend connections. And you're going to send this energy of peace, healing, and relaxation out to everybody in your life. That moon starts to grow, it starts to move, and it starts to go up into the atmosphere, placing itself in the sky. And in the distance, you can feel the energy of the earth and the sun interacting with this moon. If you've never seen your astrology chart, don't worry. But you're going to imagine a pizza wheel in front of you with 12 slices. And the energy of the sun and the moon is going to start flowing through the 12 slices, which are 12 different parts of your life, your identity, your belongings, your community, your home, your hobbies, your work life, your marriage or relationships, anything that you like to explore and study to grow as a person, and then your public or professional life. You're going to see as 2 of these pizza slices start to illuminate, start to activate, and start to change color. Blue on one side and green on another. We're sending this light and this healing through the 2 parts of your natal chart that are going to be most influenced by the full moon. And you're going to see and feel as that energy, that healing, and that release starts to ripple through your physical body and through your aura. You take another deep breath. That pizza wheel disappears. You see the ocean in front of you, and you feel your family, your close family members, standing around you. That moonlight flows through the whole family unit, filling everyone with love, with security, and with lots of beautiful energy for this new year. And then slowly take a step back, and you let all of these images disappear, bringing your attention back to your physical body, to the chair where you're sitting, and to that connection that you have with the source of light in the universe and with the center of the earth. You're going to imagine white light flowing through you, top to bottom. It flows through your crown chakra, your brow chakra, your throat, and your heart, opening the access ways for you to be able to see the love, the light, and the truth around you clearly. And that energy continues to flow down through your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root chakra, clearing the emotional parts of your energy body, and clearing any beliefs or doubts that you have about yourself that may lower your self-esteem and your ability to take action and accomplish what you need to accomplish in the world. You bring your attention to your solar plexus, which is an energy center in the upper abdomen where the rib cages meet. You're going to imagine a brilliant sun shining here, radiating love and power through the bottom half of your physical body. You feel that sunlight flowing down through your hips, your legs, your knees, into the ground, and through your back. And it starts to flow up and down your spinal column on the back of your physical body. And this is where we receive light and energy from the universe, from your soul, from your angels, that fills you with stamina, with power, with vitality, and with confidence to take action. you imagine yourself doing squats to strengthen your legs, your hips, your thighs. You take a few deep breaths, and you start to feel this sunlight rippling through you. And today the energy of the sun is very closely aligned with Pluto, which is a planet that takes us to the depths of our shadow, so that we can see anything in our psychology, in our past, that needs healing. You're going to feel this energy flowing through you on mental, emotional, and physical levels, making it easier for you to connect with your inner power and to release any fears, doubts, or worries that you have about yourself in the world. You feel that sunlight in your solar plexus growing stronger. It radiates out to the world. And once again, you're going to bring your attention up to your heart chakra, thanking the sun and the moon for the light and the energy that they're sending your way. You take a deep breath. You move your shoulders, your hips, your legs. And while still being connected to your heart chakra, we're going to imagine that we travel up through the atmosphere to that source of light that we connected with at the beginning. You thank it for filling you with light and with love. Knowing that you can come back at any time, you're going to gently disconnect and bring one last ray of light down through the universe, in through your crown, down through your physical body, and you send it into the earth. And with this, we're going to see and feel as our energy centers or chakras start to switch off, turning off our intuition. You visualize a violet flower on top of your head. You see the petals close. You visualize an indigo flower on your forehead, front and back, and the petals close. You visualize a light blue flower on your throat chakra, front and back, and the petals close. You visualize a pink, green, or gold flower on your heart chakra, front and back, and the petals close. You visualize that sun on your solar plexus, and you're going to place a gold disc of light on the front and another on the back. And you're going to put a combination on it, which is one that only you know. This is our center of personal power, confidence, self-esteem, and identity. And when we shield it with light, we're still projecting our sunlight into the world, but we're not allowing other people to influence how we see ourselves and how we feel about ourselves. And this gives us a little bit more power and autonomy in our decision-making and the steps that we take on a day-to-day basis. And we have a healthy flow of energy between the heart, which is love and compassion, and the solar plexus, which is power. Bringing that down now to your sacral chakra, which is an orange energy center under the belly button. And here we're going to visualize an orange flower front and back, closing the petals. And we're going to place a disc of gold light front and back. This is our emotional energy center, and it's how we can sometimes perceive other people's feelings and emotions. And if we're very intuitive, this center can open up a lot, and it can be a little bit tiring. So that's why we close the flowers, we place the gold disc front and back. You still have empathy, you still have intuition, and you still have sensitivity towards other people, but you're going to be less energetically open to receiving whatever they're experiencing. You take a deep breath, you bring your attention to your root chakra in the bottom of the spine. And here we're going to visualize a red flower. We never close the root chakra because it connects us with Mother Earth, and it gives us grounding, it gives us energy, and it gives us a very healthy outlet to release stress. You're just going to visualize the flower petals coming in a little bit and you're going to fill that area with white light to shield its energy. You take one last deep breath. You have one last shower of white light flowing through your aura. Your aura returns to its normal size, which is the length of an arm above, below, and around you. And you're going to fill it with violet light to shield your energy. And imagine it coming in as close as feels comfortable and snug. And now for one last step of shielding and energetic protection, you're going to imagine a cape, like a little Red Riding Hood cape. It can be red, it can be green, it can be brown, it can be any color that makes you feel full of vitality, safe, and protected. And you imagine yourself placing it around you. And with this, we desensitize our aura to intuition from our surroundings so that you can go about still connected with your angels, with your intuition, through your heart chakra, but without feeling everything that goes on around us so very strongly, which is very helpful as the world is going through lots of changes right now. And I think we have enough just staying on top of our own issues and our family. No? So I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I'm sure some of you have questions about the pizza wheel that I described when we were talking about the natal chart. I'm going to share a post to my stories that explains that astro pizza take of the natal chart. It's a way to look at your natal chart and kind of figure out where the moons and where the planets are in your personal life. I'm sure you'll have questions. Feel free to shoot me a message. And I'm going to be coming back more often with guided meditations. And in February with an online class on how to read your natal chart and how to integrate meditation and energy healing into your natal chart. So reach out if you have any questions or if you want to go deeper with astrology and with energy healing. Thank you so much for joining. The full moon and new moon is most potent in the 8 hours after the full moon. The full moon is almost exact now, so if you haven't done the meditation or you want to do it again, feel free to do it today or tomorrow or to share it with friends. And I'm going to be coming back for every full moon during the year, trying to time it as closely as I can to when the moon and the sun are exactly opposite. Today it was possible after my gym run. And I'll let you know ahead of time when we'll be doing it in February. Okay? So thank you so much for joining. Dani, Adri, Irene. And feel free to shoot me a message if you have any questions.